What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the ActionSofa. We just finished talking to a nun who blessed our axe.
Blessed our axe and one of our bullets. And now we're in the town, so we can do things like go to the general store. So what do you got for me, general store?
Nothing, maggot! Get down and give me 20!
Buying items. Okay, so we can buy bullets, or we can sell stuff. So what do we got here? We got, ooh, a new rifle.
Rocky Mountain rifle.
Cool. I'm totally buying a new rifle. And I'm totally selling this old rifle. Oh, this item has no value. Alright. Wolf fur vest.
You think we could probably make one of those ourselves?
I'm gonna buy the rest of these bullets, I think.
You know what I appreciate?
What's that?
That we don't have to sell wolf pelts. They're not making us collect wolf pelts to sell them. They're just giving us the monetary equivalent.
I guess that makes sense, eh?
Yeah.
Like,
it's nice.
Let's
cutting out the middleman.
Let's cut out the let's cut out the bullshit. Blacksmith? I bet this guy will sell me a new axe if I asked him nice.
Or at least an axe head.
Forest Queen felling axe. G Whiteco broad axe. Alright, well I got no money left, but I did bless my axe. That's why it's
glowing.
Glowing. It has a pentagram symbol on it? What kind of nun was that?
Well, I mean, a pentacle is good. Protects you from evil. That's kind of the point.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought a pentagram was a symbol of evil, or maybe it's just a religious symbol. And
no, a lot of times I dated a witch for a long time, so I had to learn these things. A lot of times when those symbols are used in spellcraft and stuff, it's generally used as a protective thing against demons.
Ah.
But then Hollywood got their hands on it and made it a big evil stinky thing. So even if it's upside down and the 2 points are at the top, it's still a protective symbol.
Huh, interesting.
So it's actually a very good thing to have. I don't know that a Catholic or a Christian woman would, you know, carve that into the axe handle or anything.
Will
but
delay the enemies who eat it. This icon shows how much time is left before the bait is finished. The more enemies there.
Witches be crazy.
I'm not gonna say that. That was all Duncan.
I don't think they watch YouTube. Okay, so I have no money to buy... wolf traps. So I have no money to buy wolf traps.
I did not realize that we were spending money. I thought those were wolf traps that we just had, because we're living out in the wilderness of Canada.
Okay.
Oh, but we still have some. We still have some from the last attack.
We do, yes.
Oh, okay. That's not so bad then.
So yeah, they don't... It appears that they don't,
They don't just go away. That's also nice. Good thinking, game designers.
Okay, let's grab a bonfire. Over here, and maybe over here. And then some bait. Up in here.
You want to put it where the werewolf is entering? I was thinking the one that was close to your cabin, but that's fine.
It's all good.
We can always lead them to it.
Yeah.
The old bait and switch.
The old bait and switch.
What are we using as bait? It looks like a wolf carcass.
I'm assuming it's just like a sheep or a goat or something.
Strikes me as very wasteful.
Well, so's dying to a wolf.
That's okay, true enough. So we have 2 werewolves and 3 regular wolves to deal with. That's not so bad. That's a Wednesday in Canada, am I right?
Ho ho ho, is it ever? Oh, do I have more skills? Alright, so marksmanship level 2 requires level 8, and I'm not anywhere near that, so we'll leave that alone. Bloodthirst might be nice. Wolf traps hold beasts for 10 seconds. Bonfire remains lit for 20 additional seconds.
That's not so bad.
How about some bloodthirst?
Sweet.
That's exciting.
So this guy's axe, Old Bess. I will be sad when we need to. Or is it the gun that's named Old Bess?
Brown Bess musket.
Oh, Brown Bess. Okay.
Yeah, so that's just a brand of musket.
Oh, I completely forgot you bought a new one.
Yep.
This will be interesting.
Like an old pine axe. All right, let's do this. Enough dilly-dallying.
And shilly-shallying. So everyone knows that when you become a man in Canada, you're given an axe. And he obviously got a pine axe. What was your axe made of?
Oak.
It was oak.
It was an oak wood axe. Yeah.
That's very nice.
Heavy.
I bet.
But let me tell you, replace the axe head before I replace the handle.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got here? Okay. This jerkbag isn't...
He's within range. You could shout and get his attention.
Okay, hold on. This is what I'm gonna do.
And they're all eating the bait.
Attack me, go, darn it!
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I was hoping this was the regular wolves. Boop, time to go.
Yeah!
Wow, blessed axe.
That's right.
For the win. Okay, he's scared of you.
He should be scared of me.
You think killing a werewolf would have caused a little bit of panic amongst the regular wolves? I know if someone killed a were-human while I was around, I'd freak out.
Yeah. I'd already be pretty alarmed that there was a were-human wandering around, but that would seal it. That would seal it for me.
Much like honeybees, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you.
Yeah, they are often more scared of you than you are of them.
Sure. They could revert to their weaker human form at any moment, and they know it.
So I'm gonna use my...
Wow, the range on that thing. Come at me, werewolf, bro.
Yeah.
So you stake a vampire, and it stays dead until you unstake it, yeah? So what happens if you stake a werewolf?
I imagine he gets real pissed off, because that's not the way you kill werewolves. I think you just have a really pissed off werewolf at that point.
With a stick stuck in its chest.
Yeah. And he knows you put it there.
Yeah. I'm wondering, because, like, it needs a heart... Its heart still works. Like, it's still keeping it alive. So you think staking him would put him down for a little while, at least?
I imagine it would. But he would come back ornery?
He'd be mad.
That would be one salty werewolf.
Full of piss and vinegar.
Chapter 5. Emil and Problems.
The beast did a lot of damage last night, so I'd gone down to the hardware store.
Like hell they did.
To get stuff to fix my mill.
Phidias, did you do a lot of damage last night with your drinking and your rage issues?
It'd be a good idea to warm myself up a little at Jackie's.
Say, Phidias, could there be something here that's attracting the beast? Except for my cabin, my barn. There's just your mill. But the attacks keep getting worse night after night. You're not hiding anything from us, are you, friend?
Me? Hiding something?
Just a mound of werewolf bait.
In fact, if there's something
This guy is the wimpy of this town, right?
Yeah.
Like, for sure.
He would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
I'm sure he would.
Or some tobacco.
Yeah, there aren't any hamburgers.
And then if you help me,
Not sure there's any food. I think it's just like booze and different kinds of booze.
Yeah. Well, food wasn't introduced to Canada until the late 1980s, so...
You can count on us tonight.
This is true. We had to survive on beaver pelts and maple syrup.
Yep. And whiskey.
Lots
Straight whiskey.
of whiskey.
Like mother's milk. Because that was all they drank.
Chopping lumber.
Chopping lumber?
With access
The Dickens,
to the
you
mill,
say.
you can now cut lumber for the W. Hood Company. Just click on the button to chop
Hooray?
wood.
So I can chop
Each
wood.
time you chop wood,
Ah.
you receive money for your effort in
Oh.
exchange for action points.
So I can forego
Action points
placing
that are
traps
lost
and
this
whatnot.
way are represented
Instead,
by
I
the
can-
orange part of the gauge.
Chop wood. Ah.
I like it.
I do like that. The spike trap. Yeah, sure, why not? What do you got
The
for me,
spike
game?
trap.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
The spike trap automatically triggers as soon as 3 enemies are standing on it.
Good lord.
This icon represents the amount of enemies standing on your trap.
Ugh.
How? How did a... Never mind. You know what? Lumberjacks, they're creative folk.
But now we have to defend the mill. Gotta defend the old mill.
Old man Wiggins can't defend himself, you know.
Alright. What do we got?
Curse you, old man Wiggins.
Oh, old man Wiggins. You're the oldest and the Wigginest.
He'll outlast us all. Ha ha ha.
Huh, so I can just chop wood.
We could be rich. Rich on wood businesses.
The woodest. Alright, so let's grab a bonfire and we'll put it over here. And I'll grab bonfire and put it over here. And a bonfire over here. And we'll maybe put one of these right here, just in case.
Maybe drop a bait right next to the wood mill so that we know, basically is like a trigger. Like, hey,
Yeah.
someone's eating this, so we need to get over there right away.
I like the way you think, boss.
Mm-hmm. This is my first rodeo. I've done cabin defenses before.
Haven't we all? Remember when your dad used to just put you on the roof with a shotgun?
Yep.
Good times. Good times.
I didn't have to shoot werewolves. He took care of that. Him and my older brother, but if the werewolves were thin that season, he'd do it.
Well, some stuff you gotta do yourself.
Well, you can't trust a boy to fight a werewolf. Come on. Regular wolves, bears, all that stuff, sure, but
Whew, yeah. I'd fight a bear with my bare hands before I fought a werewolf. Ooh, what do we got here? Second wind.
oh, we can finally... I see how this works. Now it shows us what things we can buy within our level.
Yeah.
Like the line has gone up. That's
like
cool. I like it.
Alright, so bait. They take 5 more seconds to destroy your buildings. More lumberjacking. Wow, the action
3
cut
more
lumber
cents.
gives you 3 more cents. So it only gives you 1 cent. So that quadruples it.
That's
I think I'm gonna do that.
value right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm playing the long game here.
Anytime a game gives me the option of you can earn more experience if you have this skill, or you can earn more money if you have this skill, I always invest in that as soon as possible.
Yeah. It really just works.
Makes sense.
Can I go back to town? I can go back to town. Alright. I just want to get me a bottle of booze. Can I buy a bottle of booze?
I thought you could, but
Oh, maybe I go to the saloon.
there you go.
Give me a bottle of eau de vie.
Well, off we go.
Okay, return to your house. I like the music in this game. It's pretty cool.
I like a lot of things about this game. I like the art design. I like the music. I like the idea.
Yep. This is pretty cool.
Voice acting could use a little work, and the animation is a little bit choppy, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, it could be a little bit better, but all in all, yeah, this is a really good effort. This is an indie game studio project. Like it's
Enraged.
you know, enraged.
Certain enemies have a chance
Tell
of
me
turning
more.
enraged the more you attack them.
Go on.
Once an enemy is enraged, it's much
That's what
more
happens if you
aggressive
stake them.
and is no longer affected by your fear factor.
Oh,
That's not good.
well, that is not good at all. All right. Well, we are going to return to this next time on the Action Sofa.